This is a jacket that Judy Garland wore at her CBS television series here in the United States. And here are Judy's shoes that I got at the Sit Laugh auction that she wore in the movie I Could Go On Singing in one of the scenes. Then of course different photos of Judy. Starting here, this was my beauty salon hairstyling decor. I had a salon for many years in San Francisco during the daytime, and then at nighttime I wore to Pinocchio singing. Here's my New Orleans tribute. And then the Judy Garland shrine starts here with different posters from her movies from the 40s and 50s and 60s. Lobby cars that we bought in San Francisco many years ago when they were playing, and I was able to get them from the theater owners. Some were bought in special bookstores that had posters for sale. An original poster that with time has faded, that this was from Carnegie Hall, but has faded because of time. A picture that Judy had in her house in Bel Air, and it's check signed by her. A picture that Judy signed for the fan club when I was involved in the fan club in the United States. Then, as we go this way, this is what we call the Oz room, where we have a lot of dishes from the Wizard of Oz collection from the 70s and 80s that came out. Then we can always put some music behind, of instrumental over the rainbow or something. Mm-hmm. Here are some original theatrical posters, like the Wizard of Oz as an old one, and then newer versions that came out later on. Here's a whole collection of clowns that I have taken upon giving them a home for many years. Judy Garland Dorothy wig that I got during the 70s. Okay. As we go upstairs, we'll have a theatrical section of many people I work with at Pinocchio Club, and some people I never got to work with, but I got to interview through my website. Some of the famous impersonators, like the late Danny LaRue from England, and then more Danny LaRue here, and then the late Jim Bailey. Here we have from Pinocchio Club, Laverne Cummings, who used to work in the show with me. And then here, Holly White, who's still alive, lives in Hawaii. This is the late Carol Wall, who was the MC of the show. Here were the Pinocchio Yvettes, the chorus line that opened for the show for us. And then here are many movie stars, many of them who came to see the show of Pinocchio's, and then they autograph photos for me. Some are gone, like Martha Ray and Debbie Reynolds, and so on. There's still some of them here still alive. Nina Horn, who's gone now, and Maguire sisters, an original diamond light choker that belonged to Lucille Ball. Then there's behind here, there's a photo of Sit Laugh with me when I bought the Judy Garland shoes at the auction in the 70s. And at the same time, Joey Luft, his son, and then Rona Barrett, who was at the auction. And then many years later, Lorna Luft, in a show she did here in Las Vegas. Craig Ferguson from Scotland, in here. He has one of the latest shows I did here as Judy. Here, photos like Eartha Kitt, the late Tony Curtis, who was very nice to me, and we kept in touch through the years. The same thing with Robert Goulet. We kept in touch through the years. The late Liberace and Rock Hudson, which is a very rare picture because he didn't like to be taking photos with people. And then my friends Olga and Tony from Cuba. I impersonate Olga doing some of the songs as Boy Chick, and they were very young in the 50s in Cuba, and then later on in Miami. So this is part of the collection. The other collection I have in different rooms are the Judy Garland musical arrangements that Mort Lindsay did, like What Now My Love, Never Will I Marry, one of the overtures, Together Wherever We Go, and other songs I got at the auction, which I have used in my own act. So this is just, and this is a photograph of Judy at the palace, one of her last appearances in this country, in New York. Here's a nice picture that Tony Curtis autographed for me when he came to my salon. It's a long story. They filmed at my hair salon in San Francisco a pilot movie for TV called Spies. And here's an autographed picture of somewhere here. That's why I have it outside. Yeah, oh yes, Carol Channing. She autographed it for me in San Francisco. Again, this is a very famous impersonator, Charles Pierce, in this country, who's gone nowadays. And I won a show he was having with different people around 1969, and I won this for doing Judy. So that's a very nice thing to have because Charles Pierce autographed it.